The new ChatGPT plugins are amazing, but what are they going to do for the real estate industry, especially if you're a realtor? Well, I've been playing with it since last night on Tuesday night. Today is Wednesday, May 17th, and we're filming a video about the immediate uses and what you need to be looking out for, especially if you're a real estate agent with the new ChatGPT plugins. The thing that I want everybody to understand before we get started showing some screen examples is how this stuff really works. You know, when you have a plugin to a website, for now, it's allowing that plugin to process the information on that website in a conversational manner, the chatting type of prompts that you write. That is really how it works. So, being that we know that, I really wanted to test the extent of what Zillow and Redfin have accessible inside of ChatGPT and the possibilities of what can happen next. And I also wanted to point out there is a Zapier capability where I've been able to plug in Follow Up Boss as well through that Zap. Follow Up Boss is the CRM that I use and I love. So I see some potentials there for updating contacts, but I don't think we've seen all the possibilities quite yet. I am working on them nonstop, as you know, whenever I have time, but we haven't seen all the possibilities yet. So for right now, let's go ahead and get started. So I want you guys to look at this, and this is the Redfin plugin. And I asked Redfin, and you can see Redfin's right there. So I have that one enabled. Interestingly enough, you cannot have the Zillow plugin and the Redfin plugin turned on at the same time inside of ChatGPT. I think it's probably because it's going to give you conflicting data and maybe confuse the system. So we asked the same questions to both, mostly, and this is what we've got. What's the average housing price in 95691? I own a 3-bedroom, 2-bath house in 95691, 3,100 square feet, and I'm wondering if anything similar is for sale. So I couldn't find anything that was similar to my house. 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 3,800 square feet big. The real estate market is constantly changing. So it could be that your home fitting your description could be listed soon. You can keep an eye on the market by saving the search on Redfin. So let's see what happens here. And this is the exact save search. So it provided you the information, which I think is great. Average. It doesn't give you an average more. Consult with a local real estate agent or checking the real estate websites regularly. Can you recommend, this is the one, can you recommend a realtor to show me homes in West Sacramento tomorrow? And it said no. Right? Visit a real estate website like Redfin where you can find local agents in West Sacramento. View agent profiles, read reviews from previous clients. So let's see what this link does. And these are agents that I don't know if they're in. Well, no, it's in a different place. It's in Yorkana, PA. So that did not work. How much is the home? How much is the home at 3095 Jefferson Boulevard worth? That's a house that's down the street on a corner. I couldn't find any information about the house. It's not listed. So Redfin couldn't give us any information. Consult with a local real estate agent. So kind of limited information from Redfin. I know there are some houses for sale in 95691, I believe. So this is interesting. So now let's go to Zillow. So I asked it a similar question. What's the average housing price in 95691 right now? I own a 3-bath house, 3,800 square feet. So what it actually did is it brought me all the 3-bedroom, 2-bath houses that are for sale. All have different square footage, and it did not give any price ranges. It did give links to the sites, which is really fascinating because there's the house. So that conversational piece worked on 2 of them. Now I started to have some fun. I need a pool though, and you didn't tell me what the average price is. I found one 3-bedroom, 2-bath house with an open house this weekend, which is interesting because we didn't say anything about an open house. Maybe he thinks that, it's making sense. It's trying to give some suggestions that could be deemed as helpful, although it's not what I asked for. If I was a typical consumer, I might find that annoying rather than helpful. Maybe that's just a personal buying decision that I go through, buying process that I go through. It doesn't say anything about a pool. You might want to contact the realtor. What's the average price? And it gives me a big range with no averages once again. Now, here's the question from Zillow. Can you suggest some realtors to show me a house in West Sacramento tomorrow? And it cannot. It says go to Zillow, go to Yelp. Realtor. It gives a bunch of suggestions, which is interesting. Now let's see about the uses of it as a realtor. I'm a realtor in Sacramento. I need to input a listing on Zillow today. How can you help? And it cannot. So I actually stopped it. So the same house down in the corner, I put that same address in. It did pull a Zestimate, and it did give a link. And I think, yep, that's the house. So very interesting information, right? Is both are presenting data in a different way. And I think for my use case, I really like using Zillow in this more. And like I said, this has been out since for me Tuesday night, so I'm still playing with it, and I haven't quite thought of any more advanced stuff. I did watch a couple of other YouTube videos. Nothing about Zillow and Redfin. Hey, maybe this might be the first one. That would be cool. Like, follow, and subscribe, and tell a friend if that's the case. But the other use that I think is worth mentioning is Follow Up Boss. So let's use email and see if we can add this person to Follow Up Boss. Okay. So I'm going to go to new chat, and I'm going to go to the plugins, and I'm going to make sure Zapier is on. Zapier is on. I've had it on the whole time because I think that's super cool. I need to add, let's make up a fake Suneet. Suneet Agger 1, 2, 3, 4 to Follow Up Boss. His email is suneet.bigblogrealtynorth1, because I don't have that email, at gmail.com. And his phone number is 916-555-5555. Let's see what happens. I haven't tried this yet. Let's see. It's good to know I spelled my name right. Okay, so the Zap is firing. Okay, it's preparing the action. And when it comes to Zap, it gives you this little confirmation screen to run. All right, let's see. It did not run. Oh, it did. All right. I don't know if it created a contact or if it created a note, but something happened. We'll have to play with more afterwards. The ultimate thing that I want to tell you is it's so important that you're inside of this stuff and learning it, because what I'm noticing really quickly is it is increasing my efficiencies across so many tasks and platforms that I have to do every day. For example, my businesses use Monday.com, and there were some things that we weren't able to easily do that we can now do super easily inside of ChatGPT, which I have open on my screen at all times, instead of having to log into 3 different systems to get stuff done. So those Zap functions, the efficiencies there, I think it still remains to be seen what Zillow and these Redfin apps and other real estate apps are able to do through this chat functionality. How far away is it before you can ask chat if you want to see a house? How far away is it from, and I keep hearing, that, Alexa or Google, or you could put this conversational chat GPT type computer language inside of one of those speakers in your house, inside one of those Alexas or Google Homes or whatever you have. We have Alexa here at the house, and honestly say, hey, I want to look at a house in West Sacramento this afternoon. Please find an agent for me. How far away is that happening? Hey, how much is my home worth? Just saying it into your Alexa. Please schedule a realtor to come over and list my house. How far away are we from that? Look at how far AI and ChatGPT has come in 6 months since it launched in November. We did our first course, the AI powered agent, in December, and did a part 2 in, I believe, mid-February for our course. If you want more information, it's on my website. But whatever, now the technology has warranted a whole other module for that course. And I think that's what's going to keep happening on this AI landscape. So, I learned this from one of my mentors. Learn enough to be dangerous, get tech enabled outsourcing to help you figure this out, and think really big. Don't sleep on using ChatGPT and ChatGPT plugins for real estate. We don't know what the future is coming, but I'm excited for it. See you in the next video. Please share this with a friend if you found it valuable. Click like, subscribe, all those things, and we'll see you next time. Peace.